Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Orlando Pirates nil, Stellenbosch FC 1. Who would have predicted that? Who would have predicted that, man? Like, I'm so happy. Finally, Pirates get what they deserve. They finally get what they deserve, man. Like, the noise was too much. The noise was too much. They were unbearable. And I was starting to hear my him invincibles. I was starting to hear invincibles. I was like, no, Pirates, you ain't got it. You ain't got it like that. You guys need to relax. You guys need to relax. Winning the league is not that easy. It does not come that easy. And you know what, man? Today they got what they deserve. They got what they deserve, man. Honestly, big up to Stellenbosch. Revenge is sweeter. Ain't nothing sweeter than the revenge, man. Ain't nothing sweeter than a revenge. And big up to Stellenbosch. Going to Orlando Stadium and getting maximum points is tough. It's difficult, and Stellenbosch really stuck to their game plan. Let Orlando Pirates dominate the football. Let Orlando Pirates dominate the game. Yes, Orlando Pirates dominated. They had a couple of chances, but then I wouldn't even say like the chance that Orlando Pirates had. I've been watching Orlando Pirates consistently this season. They've been having so many chances in other games, being dominant, and they would literally like suffocate opposition. And today they were not convincing. They were not convincing. If we're being really honest, Orlando Pirates was not convincing today, and you could see that like they were kind of like nervous, and I think the fatigue might also be starting to creep in a little bit because like now they're having to juggle both the Champions League and the league. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And you know what? We told you, Orlando Pirates fans, we told you that you guys need to relax. It's still very early to be talking about winning the league. It's still very early to be saying like we remain humble. Still very early to be saying that. You guys are talking a big game as if like you've done it. You haven't done it. You haven't won a league since was it 2013 or 20? Yeah, I think 2013. Since 2013. But then you guys are giving it like no, not 2013. It must be 2012. I'm sorry, 2012. So more than 10 years since Orlando Pirates won the league. We have the experience. Mamelodi Sundowns has been winning the league while playing Champions League consistently, while finishing in the finals of Champions League, while finishing in the semi-finals of Champions League, consistently so. And this Orlando Pirates, pretty much very much inexperienced, very much inexperienced. And like now, people are saying like, you know what, we need to go all the way in the Champions League. We need to go all the way and win the league. And I say, you know what, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until this team start dropping points. And you know what, man? It didn't take long. It did not take long, man. It did not take long. I'm so happy, man. Like I mean, like Stellenbosch really like, ah man, there's just look at the league table. Ah man, there's nothing better than that. Look at the league table, man. Mamelodi Sundowns number one with 21 points. Orlando Pirates also with 21 points, but then Mamelodi Sundowns having a superior goal difference. And you know what, man? You know what? You know what? To all those fans that were starting to think, oh, maybe Orlando Pirates can actually win this league. Hey, Orlando Pirates might go all the way. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to break it to you. Orlando Pirates ain't winning this league. Orlando Pirates not going to win the league, guys. It's not going to win the league. And you know what? One thing that I like about what I've seen so far is that like yes, Orlando Pirates have the starting 11. Orlando Pirates literally like started the season like house on fire. They've been playing very well. But Mamelodi Sundowns, we're not playing well. We're not playing well. We don't have. I don't think like our coach has is like is set his own like starting 11. But then we are able to pick up maximum points. We're able to pick up maximum points, and we're literally like and it's like now imagine like while one Mamelodi Sundowns, this Mamelodi Sundowns team like gets their house in order and like we started playing very well. I mean, it's just gonna be. I honestly I thought this Orlando Pirates was gonna take us all the way, but like now I don't think so. I really don't think so because another thing that like maybe people might not take into account is that Orlando Pirates lost this game at home. And Orlando Pirates has been playing so many league games at home. They have played so many league games at home. I think the only games that they didn't play at home out of this eight was only two. I think it was against CHIPPA and I think it was against Richards Bay and CHIPPA. Majority of their league games they've been playing at home. They've against also TS Galaxy. So they've played at home against TS Galaxy, Richards Bay. I think. Oh yeah, those two. And so played 6 games at home, only 2 away. Mamelodi Sundowns has played so many games away, so it's gonna be even more. Things are gonna get even more difficult for Orlando Pirates while playing this away games, and I'm sure. Um, and like going to Polokwane and getting maximum points is not easy. Going to Eastern Cape to play cheaper to get maximum points is not easy. Going to like it's not gonna be easy for Orlando Pirates, and like now also even things are gonna get even more difficult with this Orlando Pirates team, considering like now they're playing Champions League. Champions League, it takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on you, and it's gonna demand Orlando Pirates more. And I don't think this Orlando Pirates team, yes, they have some of the uh, good players. I mean, the likes of Ngcobo, the likes of Lebohile Mofokeng, Patrick Masonge. Today, Patrick Masonge, he tried, Shem. Honestly, he tried, but it was just not coming together for him. It was just not coming together. Even Lebohile Mofokeng, it was just not trying to coming together. And I think the Stellenbosch team really did their homework. They nullified William Fukeng. They made sure that Ngcobo doesn't get the space to get those shots from outside of the box. And you know what, man? Big up to the coach of Stellenbosch, man, Steve Barker, man. You did your job, man. And honestly, for Stellenbosch to lose the finals of MTN 8 and also come back and redeem themselves against this Orlando Pirates. Yes, Orlando Pirates dominated the match. Yes, Orlando Pirates dominated the ball position. But then one thing I like about this Stellenbosch, they did not allow Orlando Pirates to create clear cut chances. They didn't do that. They did not give them space to play those 1-2s and allow the likes of Mofokeng and Ngcobo a space, especially like around the 18 area. And you know what, man? I am so happy. I am so happy, man. This Orlando Pirates fans were starting to get unbearable, especially after they beat Belouizdad away at home. A Belouizdad team that is actually, no, you know what? If I'm being honest, it's not that great. And I've been saying previously, like, you know what? That Stellenbosch game against Orlando Pirates must drop points against that Stellenbosch team, and I don't think they will lose and drop all points. I thought like the most that Stellenbosch would get would be like maybe a point, maybe the game would end with a drop. But then for Orlando Pirates to go and literally lose to Stellenbosch, like now I'm like, okay, okay. Now I can relax a bit as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, and just like watch this because like right now, like I don't think Orlando Pirates will like like I said, they're playing unlikely. Unlikely it's gonna it will be difficult. It will be a difficult game, and I just don't think they will continue dominating games and winning games as they've been doing. That Golden Arrows game that I think they're playing Golden Arrows next, it might not even be that easy. They might even get that win. Yes, and again, they're playing at home again. Orlando Pirates continue having these home games, especially in the beginning of the season. It's gonna be very difficult for them if they can be able to go the length and maybe around game week 26, game week 25, still in contesting for the league. It's gonna be difficult for them to be going away and playing this their away fixtures while also playing Caref again. So, and again, there's also going to be Nedbank. I just feel like, you know what? Maybe it's a season too early to expect this Orlando Pirates team to win the league. I don't think they want to win the league. I just need to be honest. This team will not win the league. Yes, maybe I'm being overreactionary, but nah, they're not gonna win the league, guys. They won't win the league. They won't win the league. And I just hope that they can like at least give us a bit of competition, at least like maybe up until game week 2022. But with the way things are going, I mean, Mamelodi Sundowns, we're not playing well, but then we're number one without even playing well. I mean, I watched our game last night. We didn't play well at all. We didn't play well at all, but then we managed to get results. And something that I've been critical with this Orlando Pirates team, especially like last season, that like can you can you manage to get points, maximum points, even when you're not playing well? And in the beginning of the season, they were doing that. They would get points even when they're not playing well. I was like, okay, maybe this Orlando Pirates team has improved. Maybe this Orlando Pirates team can actually go all the way and compete against this Mamelodi Sundowns team. I've always believed that Mamelodi Sundowns will win the league. Yes, it's still very early, but then I still think Mamelodi Sundowns will still win the league. But with what I saw today, with what I saw today, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that this Orlando Pirates team. I mean, like they had, for me, this is the team that has been winning games. I mean, they had Sipho China, Nkosi Sibisi, Sisane. I don't think even Orlando Pirates fans can actually blame, say, oh, the coach didn't play these other players. Van Rooyen, okay, maybe he's back from injury, but then is he fit enough to start the game? I know most people say like, Thabiso Monyane should not have started the game since Van Rooyen is back from the injury, but then the guy just came back from the from a very serious injury, so he needs to like gradually be brought back into the team. So I just feel like today Orlando Pirates were just beaten by a very well organized Stellenbosch, a very well organized and disciplined Stellenbosch, and they just have to take it on the chin. They have to take it on the chin, and like now it'll be interesting to see if this team can actually come back and against Golden Arrows and get maximum result. It'll be interesting to see if this team can actually go after beating Belouizdad against Al Ahly and get something against Al Ahly, because that Al Ahly game is going to be very, very tricky. It's going to be very, very difficult for Orlando Pirates, but let's not even get into that game yet. But today, man, I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon because this league's not gonna be easy, man. It ain't gonna be easy. Like, it shows that it's not easy juggling both Champions League and PSL at the same time. Like, you need to have the experience to do that. Like, you won't just wake up the next day and say, like, you know what? Yeah, we need to win the Champions League. We need to win the league. Or we need to win the league while playing the Champions League. Bro, 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 you need the experience. You need to have like you need to dig deep, man. You need to dig deep. You need to have um and I don't think this team has the experience to do that. But then it's still very early to see. But like I said, I'm not convinced that this team will win the league and also can go all the way and make it a very close contest. But then let's see until the season is still very early. We're still in 2024. Let's see next season, I mean next year, 2025, if this Orlando Pirates team can actually keep up with Mamelodi Sundowns, because yeah, man. And again, another thing that I must say, the coach of Orlando, which maybe is a credit to him, he doesn't really rotate. He doesn't really rotate his team, and that's what I've been saying, that okay, maybe Mangom is being clever by rotating his team, because he knows that the season is gonna be very long. He needs to make sure that like all the players are fit and ready whenever, if they are needed, they can actually come in the team and not struggle. But then also with rotation, sometimes you lose games like Mamelodi Sundowns did against Polokwane City away. So it's very, very tricky to say like, oh, maybe rotation and not rotating is. But then this Orlando Pirates team just played a game away in Algeria against Belouizdad. So to expect this team to come back home and still get maximum results, I think maybe Coach Reviro was maybe not too smart in doing that. Maybe I just feel like he should have like maybe rotated the team a bit, instead of like, because I mean it's not easy. Like the toll, like I said, the Champions League, it takes its toll on you. It's a long flight coming back. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, and it's gonna test this Orlando Pirates if they have what it takes to go all the way and contest Mamelodi Sundowns for the league. But then, like I said, I'm not convinced. I don't think it's gonna happen. One of my enemies were laughing at Rob, but you stay praying. Hey man, we're very patient people. We are very patient people, man. We are very, very patient people. We just knew that eventually it was gonna happen. Eventually it was going to happen. And you know what? It didn't take long. It did not take long. And you know what? Yeah, man. Let me thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys very soon. Sure.